Yo guys, it's your boy Big Sexy Girthquake, and I've woken up today and I've literally been tagged into loads of tweets, all based on an interview that Kugan Cassius Ramming Nathan's done with Gollum yesterday. Obviously, when they do interviews with him, they always have to caption it with a title based on me. And yeah, Kugan knows I don't watch the interviews with him, so normally people will send me different sections of the interview. In this case, Kugan decided to take time out of his own life to crop up a 1:28 video and put it on Twitter, tag me and him in it. So obviously I've had the torture of watching that monstrosity, so I'm going to make sure you guys at home at the end of this video get to watch that monstrosity and that disgusting, vile looking thing. Okay, so while we're at it, what does he talk about? He says he now wants to fight me. It's quite convenient. You want to fight me now because you can't get any unifications. Or we forgetting the fact that that was what he was saying adamantly all year. He wants a unification fight. He wants to unify the world championships. Obviously that's failed to happen. He doesn't want to go to Japan and fight Nakatani. He knows what will happen there. Nakatani also, he's a little bit shorter than me. He's 5'7", but Sonny don't like to fight guys above the height of 5'5". I don't even think he's fought a guy that's 5'4". Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With Sonny, he likes the extra small guys. But yeah, he says that he wants to fight me. Maybe it's because he can't get to the United States. Maybe that's why. What about his mandatory and Ricardo Sandoval? What happened to that fight? What is it because Sonny can't get on a plane and go to the States and fight him? Obviously that fight don't have to happen in the States. It could happen anywhere. But why hasn't it happened? Why are we still waiting? He talks about him fighting elite fighters, and that's the reason why he has a pathetic knockout ratio. Okay, who are the elite fighters you fought? You fought Maruti Mathalani. Okay, let's just break this down. Maruti's been stopped in 2 of his 3 losses. The only loss he didn't get stopped in was against you, Sonny, Gollum, Dobby, Edwards. But you're a horrible fighter, Sonny. All you do is run around the ring. You're boring. No one cares. That's why you can't get stoppages. And because you wasn't blessed with punch power. He gets stopped when he steps up the opposition. Obviously you are not elite. Hence why you wasn't able to stop him. And when you look at the Maruti fight, I've talked about this before and you conveniently ignore it. Why would a world champion go to Tunisia 10 days before their fight? Well, not even 10 days before the fight. That would be about 16 days before, because he would have to come to the UK, do some press conferences as well and all that sort of rubbish. So he spent, let's just say, just under 3 weeks away from his actual country where he does his training, to train in a random holiday destination, to then get a joint holiday in the UK, probably visited some sites Fujimoto style, and yeah, just gave you his world title. Didn't make much effort to try and retain it, and conveniently hasn't fought since, because it was called severance pay, which is what I've talked about before. He gave up his world title for a certain amount of money. Where else are we here? Another thing is, why does Kugan fail to mention Sonny's accent? We know 2 Indian Tamil boys slapped him and he conveniently has an accent change. Why is Kugan, as a Tamil male, obviously from Sri Lanka though, not mentioned these 2 Indian Tamil boys slapping him, changing his accent? Why has he not mentioned it? The whole image Sonny has with the stupid hat, the stupid shades when it's dark outside, and the gap in the front teeth, and just everything about him, it's just cringe. It's like a wannabe ghetto version of Gollum. It just doesn't work. He talks about these so-called elite guys that he's beat. Let's look at Jason Mahoma or Mam or whatever his name is, yeah, the 8-stone Aquaman. This guy's beat 3 guys in 17 wins with a winning record. You're fighting guys with 3 wins out of their 17 wins are with a winning record. Yeah, and you're saying you're fighting these so-called elite guys. You're fighting guys like Marcel Bumway, Marcel Bumway with 0 stoppages, who put you on your ass. You stood there in an interview with Ramanathan talking about how you would stop me, you would KO me, you're just levels above me. But you're getting dropped by guys that Marcel Bumway dropped, yeah? If a Marcel Bumway with 0 stoppages has dropped you, what's someone like me gonna do, who's got 23 KOs in 28 victories, dropped 25 out of them 28 wins? What are you gonna do against someone like that when you're getting dropped by bums like Marcel Bumway? It don't make sense, guys. Every time he does an interview, Kugan Cassius ramming Nathans, that big idiot, fails to ask him what we all at home care about, which is why he dresses like a complete idiot, which is why he looks the way he looks, which is why 2 Indian Tamil boys slapped him and his accent conveniently changed. Why has his accent changed? Why has it? I've given you guys facts at home to why this guy's accent's changed, and no one ever talks about this. It's like it's a forbidden thing. Let's not talk about Sonny's convenient accent change. Why? Yeah? Why don't anyone call this guy out on his lies that he does? Oh yeah, I want unifications. No, now I want Prince Patel because I can't land no other fights. You don't want Prince Patel. You don't want this smoke. He don't want this smoke. He clearly said, you know what, actually, when he was doing his interview, well, not his interview, when he was doing some talks online, he was saying Prince Patel's never made flyweight. There's no point me fighting him, blah, 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 all this sorts of stuff. And when I was speaking to his promotional team, that was one of the first things they asked me. They was like, can you make flyweight? I was like, yeah. So I can make flyweight. And in fact, my next fight will be at flyweight. I'm going to make flyweight in my next fight in a championship contest, and hopefully for a world title, and I'll prove I can make it. So all the excuses he's giving out, oh, he can't make weight, all this crap, it's going to look more stupid when I win these belts. As in, he will look more stupid. You said in the interview that Prince Patel is good for the lower weight divisions. Correction, no, I am the lower weight divisions. I haven't made flyweight for 7 years, 6 years, but you still want me to make flyweight because now you realize that I'm the biggest fight out there for you. I'm the biggest fight out there for any lower weight guy, whether they're bantamweight, whether they're super flyweight, whether they're light flyweight. All these guys always mention me because I am the man. I am the divisions with the S at the end, plural. I'm basically the guy. If you want a big fight in the lower weights with someone who's charismatic, looks good, smells good, has length, has girth, you come to the great one. You come to the Prince. You guys now are going to have the unfortunate luck of watching Sonny. I do advise you guys, this is uncomfortable viewing. So if you don't want to see 8 stone golems with just, yeah, very bad face, I would turn it off now. So make sure you are liking, commenting and subscribing. But once again, I'm going to advise you, this is uncomfortable watching what you're going to see now. So good luck to you guys. Enjoy.
Patel.
It's not the fact there's no interest. It's the fact that I've probably behind the scenes been, you know, leaning into, because at the end of the day, why wouldn't I? There's a lot of build up. I could have fun. That fight wouldn't even need a channel, a promoter, a platform, anything. That fight we could sell, because it's sort of outside the boxing world to a certain degree, and it's kind of in like a weird iFL, YouTube, internet space. Do you know what I mean though? It is
very true.
It is. Everyone's had to just sit there and jumping on his story when he started talking about his 9-inch dick 5-6 years ago, and they've had to sit there and wait for him to get beat by someone they didn't care about. But if people would much rather watch him fight me in, say, like a Royal Albert Hall or Copper Box, sell it out, have a good show, build it up, have a press conference 8 weeks before, have all the fight week stuff, and kill it. I don't hate Prince Patel. I don't hate him. I know him personally from being young, Obviously we don't speak now, and I think he is a proper muppet. Like, but I don't hate him. Like, he's good. Having someone like him in the division is good. He's not a good fighter. He's an okay fighter. He's like mediocre at best, if I'm being perfectly honest. He's not elite. Like, I've made elite fighters look ordinary, so imagine what I'm gonna make an ordinary fighter look like. Let's be real. I'm knocking him out, and it's people think, oh, Sonny can't punch, because every single fight you've seen me against hard, tough opponents that don't get stopped. Go back and look. Go back on my box and click all the people I should have stopped and didn't. It's simple as fact. You put in someone like him that I'm supposed to stop. I'm stopping him, and I'm doing it early.